so much fun.
I've never been to a symposium with this amount of machinery before. Maybe chainsaw symposiums are loud, but this is loud and very dirty. You're onto a hard stone. It's the top end of stone masonry, stone sculpture. That's what you have to use.
What do you find works best for you? You know, what do you use a lot of?
Oh, the little air guns. Are good. I really like working with these.
Well, I always use the best ones that I find, yeah.
Well, this time I've got as far in 4 days as what I did last time in 8 days. So that's better gear, learning how to sharpen my tools better.
Coming here, I've got a 4.5 inch grinder with a diamond disc on it, cutting disc and a diamond grinding disc. And basically that's all I've got. I've got some chisels, but they're soft steel, so I can't 2 hits and they're blunt.
I do quite a few symposiums, so only one set of lungs. So yep, got the flash earmuff, earmuffs, ear, and yeah, and good diamond tools and tungsten tips and things like that.
What's the story with the snorkel? What's the story? You seem to be a very different kind of breathing apparatus you've got.
Well, it came from one thing. You have to have protection for your lungs.
Yeah.
The masks that you are offered are either $800 or whatever for the blow up ones through the, you've got a face mask. Well, that's out of the question. Yep. Or it's something over your mouth, right?
Right.
Something over your mouth requires something around the back of your head, and it used to be a curse. Old plastic water bottle cut the and stuck there, and I go up and buy the mask things and stick them on, and there it is. I know it looks stupid, but it works.
Diamond saw blades make carving a lot faster now, and I usually buy a good quality blade because I find it's a lot easier on the body than trying to push something that doesn't want to cut it into the rock. And hand tools, I mean the shape and the size of a hand tool, you can rough things out by hand faster than you can cut it with a saw. If you know how to do it, but it takes more technique.
Right.
So, especially in the first stage of roughing out, the hand tools are pretty important.
Okay.
Well, I think for a start, you can't really get to know a rock or the material through a machine, you know? I mean, if you've got a diamond saw in your hand, you could be cutting up anything from...
Where did you start using axes? In fact, you use those to rough out your stone a lot. I haven't seen anyone else use an axe.
Yeah, well, yeah, I started out using axes, choosing rocks that I can, chop with an axe and actually do the whole job with an axe.
I prefer the cutting and chiseling. Yeah, no, not an axe person.
These days, a lot of these stones are a wee bit too hard to do the whole work with an axe, but I find using an axe is quite relaxing actually. Good for my back. I get much tighter hanging onto a large angle grinder all day than I ever do using an axe and chisels. That's much more, it's much more relaxing, much more. It's more of a whole body experience. Yeah, I guess that's.
Craftspeople and other artists learning from each other. It's pretty unique here, because first of all, these artists, unlike many academics I've run into, aren't secretive about what they know about the material. They want to exchange with the other person. And in fact, I find New Zealanders very, very open and accessible, as people. So there's very little, quote unquote, breaking of the ice and seeing how you fit into the game plan before you can really start exchanging. And that's been really a help. That's just a really terrific dimension of the country and its people. I mean, that's just good stuff. But I actually can learn a lot by just watching other people solve the same problems that I've dealt with, the same visual problems and mechanical problems in making sculptures. I mean, as I'm working away here, I'm watching over here and over here, and I don't know if anybody's learning from what I'm doing, but I'm learning a lot. I mean, for purposes of the symposium, I would say that my peripheral vision is my university. You know? I mean, everything is.
There's a high level of professionalism here. You know that these people are really committed to what they do, and they are really working hard.
Hopefully, Te Kupenga, as a body of people, can come up and be able to still continue working in this space that we have.
So it's quite a shock to come back here since the walkway's been completed, because when we were here 6 years ago, we used to go skinny dipping down there. I mean, there's no way you get away with that now. There's crowds of people. There was nobody here, you know?
What do you think about the environment here on the foreshore?
Yeah, it's excellent. It helps me having the sea as the level for my object.
This is the glorious commercial end of a wonderful aesthetic, spiritual, uplifting, social experience, or should I say experiment. The exhibition is marvellous. The workmanship is incredible, isn't it?
Maybe a little grandchild or something there.
That's all you need. Can you put it in number 35?
Well, I'm a bit disappointed because some of them were sold already. Two of my favourites are gone. Still, I might see them in someone's garden someday.
Thank the public very much for the support that they've given to this, not only the auction, but through the duration of the carving period.
We're about to get the auction underway. We're starting with lot 1 down here in front of me, so if you've intended to come and bid, please gather around, but $3,000, $4,000 to set me away. Raise your hand or your bidding sheet's the easiest way. Yell out 3,000, 4,000, 2,000 anywhere, you'll get me away. 3,000, 4,000 for that. That's the money we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. Somewhere there, you'll start me away. Quite a unique piece. So 2,000 anywhere, quickly. 2,000 a bid now over the back at 2,000. Take 500 on at 2,000. At 2,000 a bid now, 2,000. At 2,000 a bid, 500 against you, sir, 2,500. 2,500 bid now, 3. At 3,000 against you at 3. At 3,000 a bid now, take 2. Take 200. Make it easy. At 3,200. At 3,200 against you, sir, 3,400. 3,400 is strong out to my left at 3,400. At 3,400. 3,400. Take a 1. Take a 1 at 3,500. At 3,560. 3,600. At 3,600. Ladies and gentlemen, 3,600. We're on the market, it's here to be sold. At 3,600, quickly, last chance, here to be sold. At 3,600, bids are still 100. At 3,600, straight ahead. 3,600 once, twice. We all done at 3,600, sold.